All right, we're getting ready to go here. We're going into the mid 80s. I'm trying to take the approach of churning, rather developing and gaining, like the cash flow to become a gaming empire, like console empire, rather than using a console to become a massive gaming empire, because you take the console path, it's just really easy. Like, just to make money. Although maybe on harder difficulties it's different, but yeah. Anyway. I can do... I should probably let some of these ports fall off. Yeah, Dragon's World and Monster Quest 5, I think, are my next games. Alright, this has started selling. Cool. Let's see if we can do any upgrading to the engines. The answer is no. Okay. I think we're still... Yeah, PC is now our lead platform. And we're going to have a console refresh soon, which... The popularity is supposed to be random. I don't know how random it actually is. Give me a second here. I want to grab like something to at least drink. I'll be right back. Okay, we've got our platforms. We've got our sliders exactly correct. Alright, we gotta do our things. Here we go. RPG arcade cabinets are kind of silly, but we're just going with it. The marketing office is considered too crowded. It does look pretty crowded. Oh yeah, I've got console development working too. Zee's Classics is selling 42 million, huh? Do I have any other bundles I can do? Not really. Our DLC just cycled off the market. Yeah, I need to let like some of these older arcade ports cycle off the market before I start making more. It's actually really hard for them to make money. Alright, we're going to... Monster Quest 5 TV ad. We'll run once. Some players complain about having to work in crowded offices. I guess everyone's just too close together. Ah, weird. Platforms had been taken off the market. Zee Sports netting 2 million. Zee Motorsports looking like it's going to lose money, but we'll see. Game developer legend. Looking for a programmer to fire. You get dismissed. The heartless trudge of corporate culture. Bugs are gone and we're in the polishing phase. So, we will self-distribute the game. Give it a 2-week. 93% hit. Not bad. Sequel to Dragon's World. Actually, let's... We don't have any commission work, but we'll do the game report. Zee Motorsports is looking like a tough sell. Ooh, we're getting to 8-bit graphics now. Alright. Apple 2 is still on the market. Qatari. And the Roto. Alright, we know where everything's supposed to be now. That's so satisfying. Ooh, nice. Yeah, Zee Motorsports is going to lose money. Alright, we should get ad campaigns ready for this as well. Or Dragon's World. And we have stuff to research. New genre. Should I make Z City? Let's get rid of this. Okay. About 25 million. Do I just turn that into a training booth? Free hype. try to get Zee Motorsports some more. We could try to save the game with DLC, but I think maybe we're just not getting enough sales of the game right now. Is kind of the core problem. The Witcher arcade has fallen off. Alright, now we're down to Imaginable 5. I'm gonna wait for the 2s to fall off. Not making money. It's good. Zee Racer Classic Port. Dragon's World 5. Continue. We gotta get the bug fixes in. Alright, bugs are gone. Self-distribute. It's good. Zee Motorsports reported bugs. Okay. We're developing a patch. I think we're going to do a paid update to the game to try to save it. Zee Motorsports. Who knows if we will be able to save it? We'll try. I think, yeah, we just have to do bug fixing. Dragon's World. 12,000 orders. Our little thing, like, just... Zee Sports made money, so we don't care. Why did it take so long to recoup the cost, though? Continue development. I'm just trying to Dragon's World and Monster Quest had really good legs too. Ooh! The sales boost might actually get us over the hump. Alright, we're gonna need to start making A games now. The game struggles in sales, like having DLC is important, but when it doesn't, you just kind of let it sell, I think. All right, we need to, I think, update our engines. We need to update the arcade engine too. Yep, there we go. Let's do the thing. I just need my arcade load down. We'll try to get down to 3. Add-on bundles. Let's see. Add-on bundles. Super Beast. I love the way I name things. We had 2 DLCs for this one, that's crazy. 4 new things coming out. Alright, Zee Motorsports did black. Well, television advertised that. Now I'm going to it can be a B+, I guess. Alright, everyone's happy. Give it the graphics, give it the sounds, give it the QA. I think arcade ports are quicker. And I think what I might actually do yeah, we're gonna start knocking off console features. I'm gonna start like doing arcades and porting them the other way around to console. or to home systems rather. Alright, we need graphics. Ooh. 4 good graphics artists. Get in there. Marketing and support, music and sound. We don't have any more sound. Don't look like we need it in the immediate future. Right, we'll continue development. Yeah, look. These bundles aren't selling like hotcakes, but they're, you know, they're doing okay. Zee Sports sequel that up to probably turbo mode. Yeah, the goal is to become big enough to buy out Sega or Sega. Self-distribute. That's a hit. Okay, I was at 90. That's good. Durable port. Dragon's World 4. Starts at 75 hype. That's not too bad. Electric Arts. Alright. We're gonna start, like, researching these console features. Okay, cancel. Marketing campaign, I think for Dragon's World 4, the arcade. Crowded, yeah, I have to resolve that problem at some point here. Continue development. I think we buy this next, which is 100. 91 million. This is actually the cheapest one. May we outsource our production down here and move the bathrooms into that middle building? The bathrooms and lounge. 33 million, not bad. I feel like these arcades could be making more money, but I might need to have fewer of them out at once. Okay. We will, new engines, self-distribute. We're getting really good at role-playing games. So yeah, I just need to what else can we develop right now? Fantasy Wars was strategy. Fantasy Wars 2 maybe? Find it for me. 50, 30, 10, 10. You know what? Oh, okay, we can't. Weird, we can't. Alright. Oh, okay, you can specify it going onto the arcade. It's not. We could make a strategy role-playing. $50, $30, $10, $10. Okay. QA is going to need to. We'll do game reports and then we'll start shoring this game up. I'm going to try to lead develop arcade cabinets now. And then we'll backport them onto consoles or home systems. Monster Quest is gone. Good. Fewer things to worry about. Okay. Now we'll improve the gameplay. my Dragon's World, my completes. And we did get Zee Motorsports into the profits, which I wasn't sure it was going to do before. Yeah, the console features just keep coming in. That's crazy. I can get my research up. Let's see. Researchers. Okay, we've got... I only need 2, I think. Primitive 3D vector graphics. In 84? Wow. I mean, they probably were in the arcade business seeing that. The game has been saved. Damn right. I am error. Can you make add-ons to arcade ports? Probably not. Monster Quest has a backlog of thousands of cabinets? Damn. $300 per cabinet, not bad. Work. What is... Why are they all watching... Do you move the TV closer? Like that? Does that change what they do? They just all disperse. We can buy new chairs. Where's the blue one? Hey. Do I just buy a green one in the middle there to be weird? You know what? Let's do it. We're into the polishing phase of this. $70 to $90, that's not bad. Self-distribute. $87. For an arcade cabinet, that is not bad. We're gonna have to actively run AM. Okay. Sequel, The Invasion, the skill game. That's meant to be Space Invaders. Let's make a... Zee Sports arcade cabinet. Zee Sports 2. See, Zee Sports 2030. Down to 40. Let's get game reports in before we get too crazy. Yeah, we're already into 1984. And I'm going to do Z Motorsports 2 as well. Our 54 million. I can actually remove these old games myself rather than waiting for them to It will stop them from like making these when they have like a handful of orders. And that brings us down to 4. Let's see. We've got Monster Quest 4 and The Witcher 4. Monster Quest actually hasn't been on the market for very long. The Witcher 4 has. That can go. Zee Motorsports is now off the market. We're about to create an arcade port of the sequel. Oh no! Eventually I want to get arcade cabinets out before like the home ports of games. So what we're doing here is kind of the beginning of that. see. Z Sports. Dragon's World's gonna make money. Look at this. 300 per cabinet. I think we might be expanding the size of QA. Bug fixing. Large booths. Ooh, free advertising for my arcades. Let's go Monster Quest 4, Dragon's World 4, and Fantasy Wars 2. Give me some hype refreshes, yeah! New game developer legend. You're fired. I just wanted a better employee, jeez. Is that so wrong? Do we have sound? Let's see. Music. Oh, we do have a legendary sound artist. I have like 3. Immunocompromised is also fine. Get to work. Self-distribution. There will be a point where I can start increasing the price of the arcade cabinets. Monsters Quest... okay, it's just old bundles. Developing a sequel. Let me get this game report. And then we'll go from there. New copy protection, baby. Okay. Now we can develop a sequel to Z Motorsports on the arcade. Arcades don't have nor need copy protection. 4.4. Those are not 5s, huh? And that's not a 4. It's not a 10. Still got 2 points. Let's try to learn more about this stuff. Zee Motorsports 2. What did we learn about the original? Okay. We're gonna need a new engine at some point too. 40. Yay! Well, we know what our next 3 home system things are. $15 million for Dragon's World 5. Damn. That's the one we should probably develop first, huh? No new employee. Okay. Marketing campaign for Zee Motorsports 2. And we can only do it once. Oh my god, these technologies just keep coming. Okay, let's turn off not cancels, just end automation for now. We need another 50 million to even like think about opening a bigger, like more office space. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we got arcade demand now. Sega Master Deck. That's why I need to grow. I need my hardware division to be bigger. Okay, once we get a cabinet that sells 10K, we will we'll raise the prices of our arcades. Because then I figure we'll have the demand. Let's see. Fighting games. Not that I necessarily plan to build any, but we'll see. Okay, that's ready to go. Just making sure it's ready for release. See how it does. It's a hit. Works for me. Generate a report. See what happened. Let's just do the marketing campaign for that game. Okay, so... Apple 2 is at 29. Whoops. Okay. Upgraded copy protection. Get our stuff in. This stuff's all locked in from... Oh, we can't make things for the Qatari anymore. we need a dev kit for a level 2 console. Probably that guy. Fantasy Wars 82. And then we port the stuff onto our home systems, and that's where the money is. I'm pretty sure there's money in arcades, like, we just need the demand to reach kind of a critical mass. Dragon's World 5 selling $16 million. Crazy. Atari has announced the game Paper Girl. Okay. Zee Sports 2 has 7,000 orders. Holy shit! Yeah, we just can't. This is why we have to start home porting stuff, because there's just not enough production for the arcade. Dragon's World. Okay. And self-distribute. Porting is quicker and more fun. Alright, we've ported Fantasy Wars 2. And we're porting Z Sports PC, Tapple, Macintosh, and the Spectre. $89 hype. Nice. Yeah, we need to make QA bigger. Yeah, 12,000 copies stocked. Z Sports marketing campaign is not necessary. Level 2 items. Still crowded. Toilets don't go on a date, huh? Okay. Everything's in date. Alright, we have a cabinet that's going to sell 10,000. Z Sports 2, 60 to 80%. Oh, because it's not strictly done yet. It will be soon, but it's not. Okay. Now we can finish development. Self-distribute. We're gonna 78, which is okay. And now we want to port Z Motorsports to on the home consoles. Anything new on the market? Nothing yet. Okay, it ports with the knowledge that we... Okay. Improve. I think we need to do Yeah, we took a bit of a financial hit on upgrading our stuff. We doubled our shipping capacity. Okay. The engine needs to be upgraded. Continue development. Prices for arcade cabinets. Graphics is lagging. My ports will make money eventually. Alright. 70 to 90, not bad. Now we have too many like arcades, so we need to The Witcher 6. Oh yeah, we need to upgrade the engine actually. we're behind on our technology. We got shit to add in. This one's specifically for the arcade. Alright. Console features are in. Now we will just go right back to work on console features. $51 million. Okay. Advanced. Okay. The sound upgrade came in, like, right as we're, like, developing this shit. Dragon's World, 3 million profit. This room, I think, might just be dedicated to our arcade division. Once I have, like, the cache capacity, and there'll just be, like, multiple rooms. Let's see. The Witcher 5. The Witcher 8-bit. Now, personal computer, Tapple, Mac. Oh, Nintendo. Why do we not have a dev kit for that? Let's get the hell on that system. All right. We haven't fully locked in on this one yet, but the Witcher 8-bit. Alright, we got some game reports to catch up on. Instead of calling them 6, the 6th edition of the game, we're just going to call them 8-bit. The sequels. Atari, small case fan. Oh my god. Well, technology's just moving too fast right now. At 52 million. We haven't even got into production of Z Sports 2. This is insane. Produce arcade cabinets. Let's get him excited for Z Sports. I need to grow my hardware division. Jesus Christ. We've got arcade demand, like... Minigames, new Atari, lots of new crap. Just trying to address, like, the biggest backlog. Marketing campaign for the Witcher. Yeah, we need more money before we can like alleviate this space issue, guys. God damn. See what needs hype. Zee Motorsports. We'll hit the ports. Yeah, why not? This is just absolutely insane. QA needs to get bigger, which I think we're just gonna transform this once we get like some space elsewhere. I need to get like a proper arcade division though. Like this is insane. Alright, what are we doing with ourselves? Get that advanced 8-bit sound in. Get that integrated into our engine. The Witcher 8-bit is finished. Self-distribute. %, 96% hit. Create report. I'm hoping that like this wave of releases will like you know, get us there. Alright. Just adding that in. Pandemic. Update the arcade engine as well. And then we will develop the monster game, and the dragon game will be last. Cupcoms. Oh, we're at 60 million. And we've got arcade cabinets going out like crazy. Sequel to... where is it? Monster Quest. We're going into A. Have I... Target group's adults. Yeah, we know that. Okay. PC, Nintendo, the Commodore is actually got 20 million as well. We should buy that kit. I don't know that we're gonna actually ever end up using it, but it's there. It might overtake the Tapple. Oh, negatives. Start working on hardware. And then we will do Dragon's World 8-bit. I need to be charging more for these arcade cabinets. Man, this is just... Now we're just waiting for games, which is just taking a while. Ooh. $63 million. Is it going to parse up to Fantasy Wars and then go to Z Sports and Z Motorsports and then come back? We'll see. Fantasy Wars was probably a mistake. We'll continue development here. Yeah, profits. Eastwood Studios. It should go to Fantasy Wars after it catches up here. Goes back to Monster Quest 4. So we have to... We have to actively have it produce a cabinet. Actually, I think Fantasy Wars was a mistake, but let's get that clear out. Let's get our money on that. Okay. Oh, A. I'm just trying to clear Fantasy Wars from the queue, and then we start working on the new sports releases for arcades. $13 million for 85. We have so much money coming in. Why is everybody in here to watch TV? Let's remove the TV. Alright, Fantasy Wars is clear. Which one is Zee Sports? Can I automate? No, I cannot. Okay. This prints money though. Billy Pudge, game developer legend. Arcade System 800 has been... Alright, so future arcades are going to be developed on the new spec. Dragon's World is the one we want to get out. That's the one that made money. Made lots of money. I have a backlog of arcades so huge that like the money is there. Like we just need to churn it. It's just one hardware division making games for one thing. It's kind of... Do we have any publishing offers? We do. And it sucks. Just want to publish their slop. Remaster has been unlocked. Ooh. That's what my production to Fantasy Wars. Yeah, It's not gonna make money in the arcade. Just polishing. Zee Sports, 5 million. Hit 97. Do we? Okay. Get the rewind function. Let's get that game report. Teenagers? We'll try teenagers. Yeah, now we're just kind of innovating and trying to find make it good. Okay, what else do we do we just get remasters? Maybe we do just get remasters. Because I can start churning out remasters too. $82. Dragon's World. None of those games are profiting. What a shock. Dragon World 8-bit, how is that doing? That's where my money was before. 10 million on the Reacher. Cool. Oh, I should also, I should be doing add-ons too. Just to... I don't know how big we want to make these arcade rooms. Probably 20 employees each. We're getting close to the necessary money. Good God, I need development to be bigger too. Like this development section is bottlenecking. Zee Motorsports 2 is done. Like, if I can meet this demand, holy shit, man. Okay, what else do we've got? Gameplay features to implement. New Game Plus. Just need to start, you know, getting the money that Fantasy Wars is going to lose money. At least on the arcade. Trying to like make a pivot towards like just being an arcade maker, or being largely like having a larger hand in that market than we do. Just making sure everything is ready for release. 70 to 90 isn't bad. 89, I'll take it. Add-ons. And I think, yeah, these are quicker. These are quicker forays. This we need to... we need to mark it up. We're gonna have to watch sales of The Witcher. Now we're getting there. Continue development. Okay. Back to hardware. I just noticed bathroom needs a... I don't know where we can stick it. I think that's done. Just... that's ready. We'll self-distribute in 2 weeks. It's going to be Monster Quest. And then we just need bug fixing for that. Alright. $97 million. The Witcher... okay. Employees complain about having to work in crowded offices. Well, cry me a river. We're going to catch up on this arcade backlog, actually. And then we're going to create a new one. Continue development. Monster Quest has gotten the marks. Dragon's World, Game of the Year. That's, in fact, the next add-on we're planning to make. Marketing campaign. All right, let's get hype up for that. We did get the Witcher a bit of a bump in sales. $38 million this year, into 87. 16-bit sound. Jigga, what? I need that. Okay, Dragon Menace is ready. We'll self-distribute. Yay! Okay, let's cancel and actually develop 16-bit sound. And then we will do another round of add-ons to even more wilds. We're just giving Malibu Stacy a new hat, guys. That's all we're doing. We're making these add-ons faster than we can hype them. I just want to get 2 add-ons, and we're at 100. Oh man, we're nearly there. I was trying to drive the sales of the main games. Looks like the Witcher is going to fall off anyway now. Monster Quest still has some decent legs though. Back to the hardware. All right. Nope, we have to design the room. 18, so 8. What happens with an 8 by 10? $22. Divide some of this labor up. I just need, I need technicians, and I need a lot of them. Corridor. The Witcher is gone. Which is fair. Monster, Horde, Dragon. Dragon Menace. Keep churning! Do you have any more technicians available yet that don't suck? Let's see, sound. No sound, graphics, marketing. I guess we can expand this office space. And we can repurpose this into a game development center. $13. 10 by 6. with an entrance there. Alright, we will, stick a radiator there. And a Sputnik 3000 there. Like another 13. Okay. There's room to expand. Okay. Let's start porting some arcade. The Reacher Arcade. Which does need to be an A game now. We need a dev kit for the new arcade board. Engine update. We'll start arcade porting. Where are we in this year so far? Technicians. Okay. How is our arcade? Yeah, we've actually cleared a lot of it. What do we got for developers? Okay. We're just keeping an eye out for tech talent. We need a lot more of it. The Witcher Arcade. Yeah, and then we need like Z Sports and Z Motorsports 3. And I never actually created proper arcade ports of no, it's not done yet. We need, okay, we need a couple more talents and graphics. Now it's done. Self-distribution on an arcade. From this point, we're going to make 100% profit on the costs. Perfect. Height. Alright, we're gonna build another one of these workshops. 8 by 10 with the door right next. And this is so I can actively move over the entire workforce. And I can delete this room and replace it with a larger quality assurance. Medicine cabinet, what am I... Okay. I think this room gets deleted. And we're going to expand on research. So then these guys support. Let's request 8-bit made 13 million. Marketing for the game of game designers. Continue development. Making sure it's ready. Okay. We may have fucked it up. We might not be able to increase our profit margins. Like as wildly as we're hoping to. The Witcher Arcade, cut it back down to 1,000. No, we didn't confirm that change. Oh, we got new tech. New tech, baby! There's the research. We are rounding to the late 80s really fast here. Game developer legend, and we can afford to hire him. Okay, what do we've got? Engine features. Graphics are a little behind. Alright, now it's ready for release. '90s, 95, nice. Developing. Get the naming in line with Zee Sports is not for all. We'll try teenagers. Have we not been doing game reports? We must not be. Oh, just for our role-playing arcades. Okay. We might have time left to do like one more game after this. It'll probably be Zee Motorsport 3. Alright, let's see. Do we have technicians available? We need them in the worst way. Alright, back to tech. Back to technological research. Do we have more researchers? We do. 3 of them, in fact. That decrowds the office. No lead designer selected. Oh, did I chuck the Is there a way to fix that? Okay. Weird. Dragon's World made 22 million. We lost 70. That's because we bought $100 million facility. All right, let me. Baseball, find it. Research it. Hockey, basketball. Soccer's fine too. Boxing. Zee football. Max height. Happy. Dragon's World a bit off the market. Okay. Fantasy Wars made money. We have time, I think, to develop one more. Okay. Nothing for fight. We can make a fighting game in the future here too. Yeah. Sports sell for arcades. Also, probably fighting games would be big. All right. Zee Motorsports is probably the big seller for arcade. $30 million. We're in 88. I want to know about technicians. We don't really have anything. Okay. Zee Motorsports 3. It's got to be all's fine here. Still trying to stumble upon Yep, it wasn't bug fixing we wanted, it was improved gameplay. And then we want to go right back to hardware research. Role-playing arcades will probably break us even, but that's not really where the money is it? Yeah, I think remasters are coming in the long run. Look at that demand. And then, like, these are just kind of sitting there. Do we have any more technicians yet? One. So we need to fill these rooms before we can like build a fourth. It's done. Self-distribute. Yeah. 88 is, for an arcade, it's going to be really good. Oh, it can remaster. Hang on. Sport fighting. Okay. Don't know anything about what makes this kind of game good. We're just going to develop it and learn. And we're over time now, so we'll let this kind of do its thing now. But yeah, I thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll probably start on a remaster binge in the next one. Because, you know, why not? But yeah, I thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already done so, feel free to hit the follow button one time. Sub, like, and share on the YouTube end of things. And yeah, we will see you guys again next time. Till then, guys, take care. Have a great one. Later on.